taking pictures?
You're being filmed today.
Yes. Yeah. Hey. I'm so glad y'all came. Wash your hands real good. Then have a seat and we're gonna have a discussion about how food impacts health and create a healthy dish together, okay? After you wash your hands, do not touch your face. The things that you touch, other people are going to be eating.
I thought this was real food.
Let's talk about it. So these are the types of foods that help you be healthy. Eating a variety of fruits and vegetables. So tell me some of the things that you recognize.
Broccoli, carrots, tomato,
olive. Yep, it's cantaloupe.
That's an orange.
raspberry,
That's an orange. That's grapefruit. Yep.
apple,
The important reason why I want you to see what's on this table, you see all these colors?
yogurt.
All the different variety? These are things that make you healthy. So when you think about having snacks, consider eating stuff like fruits and vegetables, okay? So today, you guys are going to be creating an Italian wrap with some good chicken, with some vegetables, and I need somebody at the beverage station that's going to be making some juices.
Let me make some juices.
So everybody take a station. I need somebody over there by the tomatoes. I need somebody to cut the oranges. You're gonna be cutting the chicken. You guys can start cutting the olives. And this is the beverage center. So who drinks like lemonade and stuff like that? Okay, this is loaded with sugar. And I'm not saying that you can't have lemonade and soft drinks, but it's not good to drink too much of this because it can deteriorate your health. Sugar is a carbohydrate. Carbohydrates is energy that your body needs, right? But if you eat too much of it, it turns to sugar, and then it stores itself as fat, and then it leads to obesity, sickness, and disease. So that's how people end up with stuff like diabetes, high blood pressure, and stuff like that. Has anybody in your family been diagnosed with high blood pressure or diabetes? Yeah. What did she used to eat before she changed?
Pork, soul food, just all type of food most black people eat.
Okay, I love what you just said. And that is so important. I'm so thankful that you shared that because what's so important about that is our community is sick, is becoming sick and dying in early ages. So when we eat poorly, when I say poorly, I mean like a lot of stuff that you see people eat in the morning, like hot flamings, juice, lemonades, and stuff like that. That stuff slowly deteriorates your health while you're young. So that sickness and disease is building itself up. But if you don't modify your eating behaviors, you can die early or be diagnosed with the sickness. Eating healthy, it helps you overall. So one of the things I want you to see before we start cooking is look at the things that happens to your body when you eat the wrong food. First of all, who knows what obesity is?
Highly overweight.
That's right. Not only do we become obese, but it affects different parts of our organs. Like when a person develops type 2 diabetes, that affects the pancreas. And that is why some people have to take insulin because their pancreas is not producing the insulin that it's supposed to. It's a malfunction in it. When my husband died, I took it upon myself to lose 170 pounds, and I used to be diagnosed with diabetes. But I ate my way out of that by eating healthier foods. So I'm not saying that people don't have to take medications, because some people do, but we want to decrease our risk to disease by how we eat. And that doesn't mean that you can't have some of the things that you enjoy. And another thing I want you to consider, when you play sports and stuff, who plays sports? What you play?
Basketball.
Okay, I got to ask you something. What do you usually eat before a game?
Doritos.
Okay, so that's a good point. Listen, I'm glad you told me that. But could I tell you that if you ate the foods like the ones I suggest or show you today, it can make your game even better because of how your body feels? I'm not saying you're probably really good right now. I'm sure you are looking at you. See, for real? So by you being so good at that, maximize that by what you put in your body, and that make you even better. Now, that's just a few things that I wanted to mention about the consequences of being overweight, but also the consequences of not exercising. They have the similar effects on your body, same diseases. So you need both to eat a diet that's well balanced and you need to exercise. Now let's get started. One of the things that I talked about was too much sugar. So today we're gonna make a sparkling lemonade. So what I want you to do, this is called black cherry berry. It has like a sizzle like a soda. So I want you to fill up half of these with the sparkling water and the other half with lemonade. That way we're cutting down the sugar. So based on what you already learned, what did I say sugar can do to your body?
Make you obese.
It can store itself as fat. That's why I'm making you make those lemonades in a way where we're reducing the sugar intake. Now, after you do that, pour everybody a cup, put a lid and a straw in each one. So you guys can start splitting up those olives and then cut those oranges into quarters, like 4. Okay, go ahead guys, get started. Okay, me and you are gonna go get started cooking the chicken. What's your name?
Shamar.
Shamar, come here, Shamar. So I want you to heat up the first eye over here.
This one?
Yep. So now we're gonna put a little bit of olive oil in each pot, and we're gonna let it get hot, and then we're gonna add the chicken. Okay guys, so now I'm getting ready to prepare the chicken, but one thing I want you to see is I'm using a heart healthy oil. It's called olive oil. So if you see your parents shopping for oils at the grocery store, instead of using like regular vegetable oil or oil that gets solid in room temperature, suggest olive oil, okay? Because that's a healthier version of the fat. You're doing an excellent job. Turn that down just a little bit. So this chicken that I'm preparing is very seasoned, but it's grilled, it's not fried. And one of the things, like when you're making chicken and stuff like that, it's better to make it grilled versus frying it. Because when you fry it, it has more fat in it. It can increase your risk to disease.
It's already cooked, but you just like...
Yep, it's already grilled. Yep, now we just warming it up. So just add a little bit more olive oil to the top so that it don't, stick to the bottom. Good job. So who cooks at home? Do you guys eat vegetables, or is that something that you only eat every once in a while? Once in a while? One thing that makes it important for you to have vegetables is because it adds fiber to your diet. Eating whole grains instead of regular white bread, eat whole grain pasta and things of that nature. That helps because it adds fiber to your diet. So what we want to do is eat those foods that flow through your body freely, and vegetables is one of those things that help that happen. Okay, let me ask you a question. Does this smell like something you would want to eat? Yeah. Okay, so healthy food can taste good. Good job. How's it going over here? Okay, so it looks like everybody cut mostly everything up. The lemonade is made. So those of you that cut up the tomatoes and the onions, you can start bringing that over here. Now we're going to start prepping our sandwiches. Now, this is what your wrap looks like. So I'm showing you how to assemble it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at what type of dressing I want. And for mine, I want balsamic vinaigrette. Hold this for me, sweetie. This provolone cheese. Then I'm going to add a couple of pieces of chicken. This is blackened chicken. It's already pre-seasoned with seasons I know you would love. Some onions, if you want onions. A little bit of tomatoes, just a little bit. And then you can add, if you want to, a little bit of the artichokes. Something just to try. Just to try it. You don't have to, but then I put some sun-dried tomatoes on there. Now let me ask you a question. Does that even look good? Yeah. It looks good. So now once you put yours together, introduce yourself to something different. I know some of you may not have had artichokes. Maybe some of you never had olives or tried the different vinaigrettes or different dressings, but try it. Be willing to try something new so that you can get introduced to healthier things. You'll be surprised what you like. And then on the side, instead of me bringing chips, I brought some orange slices, okay? Now, who wants to be the next person to show me how to assemble a sandwich? Yeah, you let me do everybody's. I'm gonna get you right. Everybody will be trying something new. And for some of you that says you like to cook, you can take stuff and create your own type of vegetables and make it the way that you like it. Did everybody try at least one vegetable? How do it taste?
Can you do mine your way?
It's good. See, and it's something healthy. Instead of buying a Hot Pocket with all that stuff in it that you don't know what's in it, you can make this and get some healthier options and it be fresh. Things like Hot Pockets and stuff like that that you buy from the grocery store, that stuff is causing our community to be sick and dying. So by teaching you how to make healthier foods, you're putting your health in your own hands. Who would try this dish at home if you had all the ingredients? See?
Hi, I'm Shay, and I go to Carmen. Today we made some healthy food. It was very delicious. 10 out of 10. I had some tomatoes, some onions, some spinach, and some provolone cheese. Yeah. For my first time, it was a 10 out of 10. This is real good. Try this at home.
Listen, can you guys do a one shot with me, please? Huddle up right here. Come here. Come here. I know I want you here. Hello, everybody. I am Bridgett Wilder. I am teaching classes for the Silver Spring Neighborhood Center and Teens Grow Greens. These students are amazing. Today we made Italian chicken wraps. They used a variety of different vegetables. They were not afraid to try something new, and we got a great start into introducing healthy foods to our diet. I encourage you all to be well in your mind, body, and spirit.
Be healthy.
Yes.
Bye.